Good afternoon, everyone. It's me, Jordan Thomas. Hopefully, everyone's having a good day. This is my Knicks video. This is just another excruciating loss yesterday. The Knicks just look flat out disgusting. They look horrible. They got out hustled. They didn't show no effort. I thought this was the playoffs. This is the semifinals. This is game 4 of the semifinals.
Right.
And through 4 games this series, they've looked just terrible. I'm not saying Miami's a horrible team. Miami's a good team. But it's the fact that the Knicks are just getting out hustled. Like, whether guys are just watching the ball or they're not boxing out. Like, what is this? This is not the regular season anymore. Like, you guys supposed to hustle and bring it for 48 minutes. The Knicks just look like utterly shit this whole series. Like, they should be ashamed of themselves the way they're looking. Like, it's just disgusting. Like, I know a lot of people that will hustle more. My dad and my uncle would hustle more than these guys, and they're 56. They would hustle their butt off more than these guys. These guys are just watching the ball. They're just showing no effort and heart. It's one thing to lose because a team is better than you, than a team beats you because they're just out hustling you. That's not okay. For me as a fan, it just bothers me when people don't hustle, because it's like, that's what you're supposed to do in the playoffs. Like, that's what wins playoff games. Hustling. And also, they're not playing no defense either. Like, guys are just walking to the paint. They're just doing what they want. They're giving up 3-pointers. And then even when they miss, they don't get the rebound. It's utterly disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. Like, they need to be a fucking shade of themselves. And they all need to look at themselves in the mirror and bring some energy next game, tomorrow, for game 5. Because if they lose that game, their season's gonna be over. So the Knicks need to bring the effort for 48 minutes. But it sucks that they have to get in this position for them to do that. Like, this is what I'm talking. I know a lot of Knicks fans are gonna slander me for this harsh take, because a lot of people say I should just be happy that they made it this far. And I'm like, I'm happy they made it this far, but that doesn't mean that the Knicks should just be resting on their laurels and just be like, oh, I'm here, so I could just party now. Like, no, it's a fucking playoffs. Like, bring the fucking effort. That's why you're there. If you wasn't gonna bring the effort, then go home. That's why you play in the playoffs. You don't play in the playoffs just to not give effort. And it's just bothers me. It sucks that you have to, like, if I'm a coach, right, and I have to beg you for effort. That's one thing I should not have to beg you for. I should not have to beg you for effort. It's not like you don't get paid millions of dollars to play a game, a child game at that. Like, you got people out here who's going to work for way less. There's a lot of homeless people that work their butt off. Even guys that are in their 70s that should not be working, or people in their 70s that should not be working. I work at Amazon, for instance. There's people there that's 70 years old that works there, and they work hard. Like, so if those guys could work hard, and not all of them in the best shape either, but they push through it. So if that they could work hard, then there's no excuse for these NBA players, some of these and spoiled entitled brats, to not play hard and just show no effort out there. And guys, I'm gonna pinpoint, for instance, Julius Randle. And I know people gonna say, oh, he just came back from injury. Like, no. I don't wish injury on no one, but when you play, you should still give 100% effort. Like, at least try. If you don't, like, you're not always gonna get the rebound, you're not always gonna get wins, but just try. I hate it when guys just don't try. Barrett, freaking tip of the ball like it's a volleyball instead of grabbing it or just watching the ball. I hate when guys watch the ball. If I was a coach and guys just watch the ball, I don't care if it was a superstar I don't care who it was. I'm gonna rip them and I'm gonna make them run, because it's unacceptable how they're just getting beat on these 50-50 balls. It's simple plays. It doesn't take a rocket science to know, like, if there's a rebound there, you don't just look at the ball, you go grab the ball. It doesn't take a rocket science. Like, what are you doing? Like, it just sucks to see how they're playing. Now, I hope they win game 5. They need to win that game. Take it one step at a time. Like, they need to, because they're home too. They're back at the Garden game 5. They need to show some effort in front of the fans and stuff like that. They can't just go in there and just lollygag around. They need to play Like their season is on the line, but they need to play every game like that. Like every game needs to be for 48 minutes. And I get it, these guys are young, but that doesn't give them an excuse for not hustling. And then the coach, what is the coach doing? Like the coach is not making no adjustment. He's just sitting there, just letting this happen and stuff. Like what are you there for if you're not gonna make adjustments? Like no type of adjustment. He still keeps the same lineup there every single game. Like what is wrong with you? You're wearing the guys out and you're not giving the bench a chance. This is part of what's hurting us now because you didn't give other guys a chance. Championship teams or good teams, they have a solid bench that they go to. They rely on their bench when the starters don't have it. But not Thibodeau. He wants to play freaking Rose and I mean not Rose. He wants to play Randall and Barrett 40 minutes a game. Like no, what is that? And then Grimes too. Like, why did he put Grimes in there to start? Like, you keep Josh Hart in there. Why? Like, just because Grimes' manager complained on YouTube, you put Grimes in the starting lineup? Like, no. And what is wrong with that manager, too, for complaining? Like, what the hell? Like, is this a team game? Or is it supposed to be the Knicks, or is it Grimes? Like, what the hell is this? Like, are you trying to win, or are you just trying to... I just can't stand some of the mindsets of these people. Like, it makes me sick. Like, this whole series for the Knicks just makes me sick, the way they've been playing. But overall, I'm sorry, I want to say, I apologize for my rant. Hopefully, I know a lot of Knicks fans or people are going to roll their eyes at me for this huge rant, but I want to say thanks everyone for listening. And the Knicks better play better tomorrow. Go Knicks tomorrow.